Hi, I'm Mo and I'm trapped in Fallout. Today I'm going to show you how to get an infinite amount of XP within the first few moments of starting Fallout New Vegas. The first step to performing this glitch is to make sure that you have a value of 25 for either your barter or your speech skills. So when the doc asks you to sit down on the couch, go ahead and sit down and get to the point where you are able to tag 3 of your skills. When you arrive on the skills page, both your barter and your speech skill should be set to around 15, depending on the special skills you've taken. In this instance, we're going to select barter and speech, taking them both above the level 25 threshold, and we will also pick a third one also. Once you have done that, continue speaking to the doc up until the point that you exit his house. Once you exit the doc's house, we will need to go to the Prospector's Saloon and speak to Sunny Smiles to start the tutorial portion of the game. But don't worry, we won't need to do the whole thing. We will exit the tutorial as soon as we are able to. So go ahead and go inside the Prospector's Saloon.
Cheyenne, stay.
The moment you enter the saloon, you will be approached by Sunny Smiles. Simply go ahead and select the first option.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
And with that, go and meet her outside behind the saloon. Once you are outside and behind the saloon, go ahead and speak to her.
Everything all right? Well, let's...
And with that, she will line up some bottles. All you need to do is shoot them down.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to... Tell you what.
And once you do that, just go ahead and select the last option to end the tutorial. We are now going to go and kick off the second step of this glitch. To do this, we will need to go back into the saloon and we will see Trudy and another gentleman actually having an argument. Now you won't need to wait for this argument to finish. You can go ahead and start speaking to him right away. You'll need to speak to Joe Cobb.
What do you want?
Simply asking about Ringo.
He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being... Would serve these idiots right.
And then offer to help him take over the town.
Let me get out of town before we talk.
And then simply say goodbye.
Yeah.
Joe would have now walked out of the saloon, so we need to go and find him. Once outside of the saloon, we will need to track down Joe. Now he is directly south as soon as you exit the saloon. So if you keep on going south, you will find him kneeling up against a building. So as soon as we're able to see him, what we want to do is go and engage in conversation, and ultimately we will ask him that we want to help him take over the town.
What do you want now?
Select the first option, that you want to take over the town.
What the hell for?
Now go ahead and select the free food option.
Having all the food. First things first.
And then simply select deal.
While you're doing that, I'll be here.
And then say goodbye. So what we've done now is effectively offered our services to Joe to go and find Ringo. And the moment we find him, we are going to effectively kill him. Now he is found holed up at the gas station, which is far over there to the west of the map. As you approach the gas station, all you want to do is simply go inside. And the moment you go inside, you will be engaged in conversation with him.
That's close enough.
Simply select the first option, saying that you are not the enemy.
Sorry about the gun. We got off to a bad...
And then say goodbye.
Yeah.
And with that, with the conversation over, take out your gun and kill him. With that done, now go back and speak to Joe. So Joe will be found standing in exactly the same place, but this time he will have his friends next to him. So to activate the glitch, we will need to speak to Joe first. It's very important. But the moment we speak to Joe, he will ask that we try and get a little bit of supplies from people around Goodsprings before we actually try and take it over. And this is where the glitch is. So when you see Joe, ask him that you've dealt with Ringo, and he will then ask you about the supplies.
What do you want now? Good. We ain't got much in the way of supplies. So if you could shake down the old doctor and the store owner for... Once you're done with that...
So Joe has now asked you to go and get some supplies from the store and from the dock. And this is where our glitch lies. Now we won't do that. Instead, we will take out every member of Joe's team.
What have you done? You like that?
Once you have taken out the last member of Joe's team, go into the store and we will actually now activate the glitch. So the store is the Goodsprings general store. It is on the left of the Prospector's saloon. So when you're able to go ahead and go inside, and once inside, we will need to go and speak to the store owner.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell. I've got plenty. If you're hurting...
Go ahead and select the second option about the powder gangers.
What? What?
And this is where your barter or your speech skill requirement would come into play. So because we have both, you can select either or. I'm just going to go with barter.
All right. I've got some extra leather.
And what is done now is given us some leather armor, some 9mm ammo, and an XP of 23. And this is where the glitch lies. You can go ahead and repeatedly trigger the same speech challenge.
This again. All right. I've got some This again. All right. This again.
And you can effectively go through this cycle infinitely for as long as you want, therefore giving you an infinite amount of XP, an unlimited number of leather armor, and an unlimited number of 9mm ammo. And that's it. You can use this glitch to get an infinite amount of XP by repeatedly following this cycle of performing either a barter or speech challenge. As a bonus, any leather armor that you get from him, you can sell back for a large number of caps.